We'll start section 3.1 by looking at this problem here. Number 1, in which quadrant, 1, 2, 3, or 4? Now, just before we even start here, let's do this. Here's a coordinate system. Maybe we'll write x and y, and the quadrants go like this. This is the first quadrant, the second, the third, and the fourth. We use Roman numerals, and we go counterclockwise. So in number 1 here, let's draw this again. All right, and what we want to know is, in which quadrant is this point here? Well, this is -2 and 5. Now, the x's come first, the y's come second. So -2 and 5 would be up here. So this is going to be quadrant 2. So if we plot that point, we see where we are. Oh, to the left 2, up 5. And then this point here, -2, -5. All right, -2, -5 is -2, -5. So -2, -5 is to the left 2, down 5. That's our quadrant 3. And then this point here, 2 and -5, right? +2, down 5. So this point here is to the right 2, down 5. And that's our quadrant 4. And then finally 2 and 5, right? 2 and 5, right? 2 and 5 is going to be to the right 2, right? +2 to the right. +5 is up. So 2, 5 is going to be here in quadrant 1. In problem number 2, we're asked on which axis, the x-axis or the y-axis, do each one of these points lie? All right, so let's take a look at the first one, 0, 4. Now, 0 is the x, 4 is the y, or horizontal, vertical, right? The ordered pairs go horizontal, vertical. So we start at the origin, we make no horizontal movement, but we do make a vertical movement of up 4. All right, so this point here, that might be our point 0, 4, and that's going to lie on the y-axis. This point here, 0, -4, right? So no horizontal movement, 0 movement on horizontal, but down 4, right? Down because of the negative. So that might be here. So that would be 0, -4. That's also on the y-axis. This point here is -4, 0. So 4 to the left 4 on the x-axis, and no vertical. All right, so we're going to go 4 to the left and no vertical. So we're looking at this point here, -4 and 0, and that's on the x-axis. And the last one is +4, 0. So 4 to the right, no vertical. So that's this one right here, 4, 0, and that's on the x-axis also. In number 3, we're looking to fill in this component of this ordered pair so that it's the solution to this equation. Now, the equation is a pretty simple one. It just says x is 7. So what would we put here? This says x is some number and y is -3. Well, this equation is independent of y, right? There's no y's in here. It doesn't matter what y is. X is 7. So I think we should just put that 7 right back in here, and we'll write this as 7, -3. And number 4, we're looking to answer this in quadrant 2. All right, here's quadrant 2. The x coordinates are positive or negative. Well, look at the x. We're over here. So we're to the left of 0. So these are going to be negative, right? So the x's are negative. And then what do we have here? The y's are positive or negative. So we're in the quadrant 2. So we're to the left. X's are negative, but we're up. So the y's are positive.